What's good, what's poppin', because I'm not stopping. It's your boy Josh Savage, and I'm back with another video. Alright, so check this out. So we doing something a little bit different today. So today we are working on the car, y'all. We working on the car, y'all. We working on the car. Get you a nigga that knows how to cook, garden, and fix shit. If your nigga not doing that, drop him. Period. Alright, so let's get into it. So basically, I've been having issues with my car every time I come. Well, not every time, but sometimes when I come to a stop or something like that, sometimes my car cuts off. It'll crank right back up, but it's just been really irritating. I check engine light is on. I took it to get diagnosed. Give me a quote to fix my vehicle of $1,200. Now you know your boy Josh Savage is not paying $1,200 for nothing. I'm not paying no $1,200. So I said, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to get the parts. So I'm going to do this shit myself. So I've actually done a tune-up on one of my previous vehicles in the past. Tune-ups are super easy. This would be my first time doing a change for a air intake hose, which when I was looking at YouTube, it didn't look that hard. Just a few screws. Pretty simple as that. But let's get into it. Let's do it. Let's get into it. So we got our 4 ignition coils. We have our spark plugs, and then we have our air intake hose. If y'all can see, like, my air intake hose has a fucking rip and it's pretty big, so yeah, definitely gonna get that replaced today. Guys, so I'm first starting off with my 10mm little socket or whatnot. I actually brought this extender from O'Reilly's. If you want the information, yeah, I got it from O'Reilly's. So I've already had this tool set. Look at my little tool set. Just a little bit, a little something. You know what, man? Every man should have them just a little something. Little tool. Alright, so this is what we're doing. So we're basically just going to start off by unloosening these bolts back here. This one back there. So we're going to get those taken off. Alright, so first screw is out. I'm gonna just set this to the side, you guys, because I would hate to lose it. She comfortable in my skin, cozy with who I am. Alright, so we went ahead, we took off all of our screws. So now we're just gonna go over here and go ahead and get this lifted up. And as you can see, these are our 4 ignition coils. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a 4-cylinder, so 4 ignition coils. So we're gonna go ahead and get those popped out. So what we're gonna be doing first is we're gonna have to get this bolt unloosened to take out our ignition coils. So each ignition coil has a bolt here, so we're just gonna get that out. Alrighty, so I went ahead and took out all the bolts in each 4 of the ignition coils. So now we're just gonna get these released out of here. Ooh, I'm sweating. It's hot out here. All right, so I've already taken off one. So in order to take this off, all you're doing is taking it, you guys. And hold on, I need both hands. All right, so I wasn't able to film it when I was taking it off because I needed both hands. So basically, like, see that here? There's like a little press little button, and you just basically press it down and then you pull it off. Simple as that. So now that we have all of those released, we can go ahead and start taking out our ignition coils. Alright, so I went ahead and I removed all 4 of my ignition coils. Now it is time to get the spark plug out. So in order to get the spark plug out, I'm actually using a, what is this? What the freak Frank is this? 5x8, sorry, 5x8. Anyway, my camera is blurry, but this is one of the spark plugs I just pulled out of here. I had to come out that motherfucking shirt, y'all. Hot than a bitch. Out here in these streets. Hey. Still cute though, still getting it. Alright, so I've already taken out all 4 of the spark plugs. All 4 are out, all my ignition cords are out. So now what I'm going to do is these are the new spark plugs I'm about to install. So let's get this done, y'all. Let's get it.
Just turned into terrorists.
All right, so we got all of our spark plugs down under. We're gonna go ahead and get our ignition coils out of the box, and we're gonna go ahead and get these new babies put in. So I went ahead and I replaced all of my ignition coils. All you did was really just lay it down in there, and then you just connect the harness or whatever to the actual ignition coil. Pretty simple and easy. Now we're going to go ahead and lock it in with our screws. So now we are going to screw in our ignition coils. All right, so I got all of my bolts locked in. Now we're going to put the cap on. Alright, tired as fuck. I'm ready for a nap, a shower and a nap. Took me about 40 minutes to do my tune-up, replacing the spark plugs and the ignition coils. Still need to change my whatchamacallit, but let's go ahead and give it a quick start just to make sure everything is working. All right, so let's give it a run. Start it right on up. All right, so let's go ahead and get this other part done. All right, so it looks like I will not be working on this. So unfortunately, I do not have the correct part. With this, it has two little holes, and my vehicle only has one. So I'm gonna have to get this exchanged. So stay tuned. Ooh, sweat going on my eye. Stay tuned for the next part. Part 2. Hey, like I said, hey, I'm sweating. It's hot. Took me about 40 minutes to get it done, but it's all good. I got it done. I'm gonna do a little quick Tesla drive. Drive it on up there to the car part shop. Get that exchange, and depending on how I feel, I may do it today. I may do it tomorrow. Anyway, y'all be easy.